Okay, guys, let me just start by saying that I usually don't touch this variety of topics, although I have many thoughts and considerations about that in the current type of modern society we live in. I am glad that I usually leave this for the experts. I'm glad that, given my age, I am not searching for a young woman to marry, as I am already too old. But to be honest, I am sorry for most of you young athletes out there trying to and thinking about getting married nowadays. The variety of women available in the market today is scary, to say the least. Feminism is a poison that contaminated the majority of women, a large majority. My rants are never optimistic or happy ones, but this one is particularly preoccupying. It refers to the intricacies of modern times and the transience of life. Let's start from the beginning. Morgan Stanley Research produced a study that concluded that by 2030, in about 6 years, 45 to 52% of women in the prime working age between 25 and 44 years old will be single and most likely childless, the largest share in history, up from 41% in 2018. This was corroborated by a second study by Quantity Equity Research. Here we have to talk about a strange and self-titled cast of women who declare themselves as strong, independent women. I'm sure you guys heard about this. Strong, independent women is a fallacy that only a hardcore of feminists still believe, and even among them, there's lots that do not. No woman over 35 is very happy and accomplished being alone and single. That's a lie. She is crying every night to sleep, and she is surrounded by cats or dogs. That, dear mates, it's a fact. I've seen it with his eyes that the earth will eat one day. That's a Portuguese saying, never you mind. I used to make my mother laugh, telling her stories I lived when single again after my divorce, and meeting women in the city, crazy people and unusual episodes that were in fact sad to happen, but that I could give a comic twist and make her laugh. The big city, full of people. At the time, it was Lisbon, the capital of the empire. And this is a common thing all over the Western world. And back then, I was in the most Western country in Europe. Okay, they all, they were all crazy by then. Women alone for 5 years or more were totally crazy in my experience. Forgive my voice today, it's not good. Talk about sex in the city, lol. No, they were not crazy for lack of sex. Not at all. Actually, they were crazy for being run through by trains of dudes, man after man, sometimes every day of the week, a different dude. All of them ready to pump, but not to remain for more than one night. At the most, one weekend. Crazy, yes, but for not having a guardian dog, a protector, or a company to watch a movie at night. Crazy to have no one to talk night after night, weekend after weekend, and only talk to other unhappy females who, as well as we all know, are other women's worst enemies. Women hate each other 90% of the time, for one reason or another, for jealousy, for envy, for greed. They will find a way to hate the next woman and then call it sisterhood. Sisterhood. You know, misery loves company, and they all want to drag their so-called friends to the pit of desolation where they all dwell. It's like that. Have you heard the sentence, I don't need a man, I want a man? That means they have their own money and they only wanted a man because he would then be a wallet or an ATM, if they had no money, of course. But as they have their own money, they don't need a man. In the end, it's always about money with women. Unfortunately, it's just like that. Modern life. Guys, really, do not pay attention to that crap of strong, independent women and women, whatever, and lots of happiness. That is not real. Strength and independence in the feminine do not cohabit with happiness. It's impossible. Strength and independence live in the same home with frustration and happiness, desolation and despair as roommates. They may have loads of money to finance their lavish lifestyles, buy their $25,000 purses and trips to Dubai, and five-star restaurants every night and every day. But they keep biting the dust, and they will sooner or later realize those exotic dishes taste like dust, cardboard, and emptiness. Those strong, independent women just keep running around in circles and being passed around, and 99% of them are already damaged beyond repair. Their capacity to be loyal and pair bonded with one single man is gone. They are addicted to the game, and their self-esteem, self-respect is so low that they cannot say no to the next guy or to a guy that has already bumped, and dumped them several times. So guys, don't fall for that. And believe me, most of those women deserve no respect from you. Take it from your older brother who has seen a lot. And please guys, please stay alert and be happy. I wish you a very good day. Have a great day. See you soon, guys. Enjoy.